San Marcos, the little city nestled in the hills of Southern California. San Marcos represents a little bit of every culture in many different ways. High Tech Middle has chosen to acknowledge the little pieces of what makes the city of San Marcos so special. This is Parts Known San Marcos.
Urge as a business has grown a lot over time. It has 3 locations that have all succeeded greatly. It is a part of a new development where you can work, play, and eat without having to drive. Urge's menu is very diverse. It has many different selections of food. When you go there, you can get amazing food from all over. At this restaurant, they have wide selections of activities and food. Here is how San Marcos and Urge has grown over time and how the manager wants to see it continue growing.
So my name is Chris Stone. I am the sales and marketing coordinator for Three Local Brothers Restaurant Group. I came to this company actually as an intern, and I slowly worked my way up to the position I am now. I've dreamed always about being in the food and beverage industry. Ever since I was a small child, I've always wanted to be a chef or work in the restaurants, open up a restaurant someday. This is a great local company to work for. We get to do amazing things, a lot of really interesting concepts like Urge Common House, so it's a great opportunity to get my feet wet in the industry.
Why did the owners choose San Marcos as a location?
San Marcos as a location for a restaurant is really interesting. It's definitely an up-and-coming area. Historically, San Marcos hasn't really been a scene for food and beverage, but as we've all noticed in the last few years, there's been a big development in San Marcos, revitalizing the community, getting more interesting, more modern restaurants like Prep Kitchen, cool coffee shops, breweries are opening up left and right, and Urge Common House is just the next step in that. So North City is this development. It's a really interesting concept. I've seen some of the concept artwork. It's really to create this mixed-use development where you can live, you can work, you can play, you can eat, you can do all that without having to drive. I think what I would like to see out of San Marcos is just increasing the level of quality in the food and beverage. Right now it's definitely on its way up, and I think that in the next few years we're at a really good crossroad to make it even better and make it so that North County is not just a food desert. It's a place that people are going to get interesting food, not just going to downtown. San Marcos is on the list of like, well, where do we want to go out to eat? What do we want to do on a Friday night? San Marcos is getting to that point where it's an option. We really like the eclectic art, the cool lighting, all the wood. It feels very homey to a degree. I know, for example, the bowling alley is themed that it's a little more upscale. It's not just your classic cheesy bowling alley. It's a little bit more upscale, and that kind of goes with the whole idea of Urge. Urge is comfort food that's been redesigned. It's dressed up a little bit. That's the whole idea with Urge.
Why did you feel like the restaurant should include a bowling alley?
Because bowling's awesome. The bowling alley was an interesting thought. It never was designed to be such a important part of the restaurant, but we have found out that it's actually one of the major draws to this restaurant. It was never designed, but it was never designed to be such a hit. That's what I'm trying to say. But in the first month, we realized that people really like bowling, and that this provided an opportunity for people to come on a Friday night and be here for hours, not just be here for a quick 45-minute dinner, but they're here because they eat dinner, then they go bowling, then they go out to the patio, and it creates that experience where it's not just dinner.
Urge is a forefront of growing restaurants popping up in San Marcos. They want to continue opening more restaurants. This is a great place to go to have a great experience.